I actually didn't check the volume. Okay. Wait, did I copy? Yeah. Doing little notifications and stuffs. Sorry. Okay. All right. Discord dealt with. YouTube good to go. Twitch also good to go. Let's raise this desk and let's go make some fucking coffee. I also need to have breakfast.
Very smart.
Scratch! 18. That's a year and a half. Whoa. Whoa. I know this looks different. I haven't figured out that setup yet. So I'm so out of it. I literally just hung up the phone and I was like, fuck, I'm so late. I'm gonna start streaming now, but I didn't actually give myself a second to come back. So, you know, take it easy on me. But let's go make some, what the fuck is this song? My mind's gonna be all over the place for now. The dogs are being demonic. Thanks for the happy birthday wishes. Sorry you zoomed in on my face. We're going in the kitchen. I also will fill up my water and fix this couch. So I changed this setup and now my couch is right here. It's barely in the shots. That's kind of nice. But I haven't changed the camera yet because my desk still needs to move a bit so my TV can be there. Because now the couch here and shit. And that means I will move the camera slightly to make this prettier. So it's not as pretty now. I kind of fucked up the camera setup, but we'll get there. Okay, first, water. I have no clue what the fuck this song is. Hi, by the way, thanks for the happy birthday wishes. Hello. It is beautiful and sunny today. The dogs are right back to driving me insane because they are both okay. Mocha doesn't need her bandage anymore, so they are taking it and running with it. Okay, let's make some fucking coffee. My God. Also, I thought about... I'm afraid of doing that one, but I'm gonna try. I have a bigger monitor as my main... No, because I look like I'm looking at the camera when my chat's there. I was gonna switch it to the other, but if I look over there, it wouldn't be the same as if I'm looking right there as I read you, right? Gloomy? Oh no! That's sad. It's sunny out here. I thought it was sunny like everywhere in BC, because I know someone else on the island also said it was sunny for the weekend. Fucking finally sunny is what I'm really feeling. Muffin's eye is pretty good. She just looks like she's got two little, you know when you do like little cat makeup? Like you would do like little triangles below the eyes or whatever? She looks like she's got those. And then Muffin's paw is good. Her quick seems to be covered because the last two bandages I put had zero anything, like no stains, no blood, no any stain. But she still likes it a lot. I took off the bandage today to be like, to test it. I don't know, she's looking all right. So she can maybe look, as long as she doesn't get the layer that's covering the quick off. What am I doing? Coffee. I've also not had breakfast. And yeah, little leg, there you go. Okay, sorry. And the girls just heard me be on a phone call for an hour because that call, literally my grandma called me at 1:30. I was about to go live. OBS was open, the camera was on me. I was ready, and then phone call. I was like, fuck. But because she didn't call me yesterday, because she was sick, I was like, ah, shit, it's not like I'm not gonna pick up my grandma's phone call. And then we just talked for about for an hour. What I was trying to say is the dogs have been listening to me talk out loud already for an hour, and you know they go fucking crazy because they think, who is he talking to? He's quiet all the time and now he's talking. Clearly, exciting time. So I had to put Muffin in the crate while I was on the phone with my grandma because she actually got really bad and scratched the shit out of my arm with her teeth. That's how bad it got. This little bish pushing every limit. How's everyone doing? And the thing with letting them fight again, because now I'm letting them, right? I'm like, okay, Mocha doesn't have a bandage. Muffin's eye is fine, as much as she has that, like I said, like 2 little scabs. There you go. That's the one I'm looking for. But I'm afraid, you know, because there's still, it could be as simple as 1 bite, to like a playful bite, to reopen the fucking eye. Not the eye, but the cut. Or same, actually yesterday Muffin she bit Mocha's paw. And Mocha still had the bandage yesterday. They weren't supposed to play. And fucking Muffin bit her paw. I was like, bitch, of all the spots, you gotta bite the one thing? The one thing. Anyhow. I would skip that. And we're just kind of chilling today. It's probably gonna be a short one. It wasn't supposed to be, but because I spent an hour on the phone with my grandma. I think at the latest I can go to like 3:45 or 4 p.m., which is in an hour and 15 or an hour and a half. Because I'll have to walk them by then. Oh, also that. They've been going insane, but I took them on a long ass walk this morning because I do that on every stream day, whenever I can. And since it's sunny, today was definitely one of those. So why the fuck are they not sleeping? I hope my chat's not broken and there just hasn't been any message since I was a little leg. Oh, Annie sent me a message. Oh, I gotta check. Annie might have done a little edit. Okay, sorry. I don't even like this song. Oh my God, I found songs that I like though, and I'm already ruining them for myself. Like, there's 3 songs that have been on repeat, and one of the 3 is already starting to hit the, shit, I'm gonna skip that one to go to the next one. But they're so fucking good. Because if you know me, or if you've known, one of my favorite things that used to be every year and then stopped happening is Mr. Suicide Sheep, the channel. They drop these year mixes. And for like 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, they did every single year. Then in 2021, they stopped. And then I think 2020, was 2021 their last one? No, they made one for 2023. And then they dropped one for 2025. And so that shit is like a 3-hour mix of all their best songs, like the best songs of whatever. It's a mix they put together and fuck, it slaps. And it has so much good music. I always listen to those mixes, like still to this day, I'll listen to like 2017, 2018 and blah, 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 blah. There's such a fucking vibe. So these songs were in that mix is what I'm trying to say. And yeah. Yeah. Oh, actually 4 songs. I was even forgetting that the 4th one in my order of songs is also from that mix. But that one I fixated on like last week instead of right now. Also, I read the message about, happy birthday message. Yay. Oh wait, the message. For your birthday, I read it in my head with all the Tyler, the Creator. I think that's what we're referencing. Or, yeah. That's cute. Okay. I mean, it was gonna happen. Oh, right, because it was between the 2. Why didn't I stream Thursday again? Damn, right? My life makes no sense. I can't make sense of shit. Oh, I just had a mad day. I had a mad day. Annie, I just saw your message. I'll check the video you sent me. Did you send it on Discord? Like the video too? Yeah, I was just in a shit shit mood. Honestly, every time I'm good at listening to myself. Because when I know I'm feeling, and I choose to not stream, the rest of the day confirms it was a good idea. Because it would have been one of those streams where I hate myself after it for the energy I send out. Because I've done that in the past. There's days in the past, like a long time ago now, where I did, you know, always go, oh shit, it's a stream day, fuck it, suck it up, go stream. And then I would like end the stream and be like, fuck man, I was so not entertaining, or I was so blah, blah, blah. So I know when I'm having a shit day to just not stream. And Thursday was indeed a shit day. Okay, it's really cute that you put your head on my foot, but I have to move my foot. So sorry. I think now she's gonna crash. Oh, it's 2:30, of course. Of course she's been fighting it for the past hour. I forget myself that the loop is the same every day. How I forget? I have no clue. Did you get your card? I have to check my email. I will check my email, because I believe that's where you sent it, usually. I literally yesterday had to give a heads up to like anyone I've been not talking to, like not replying to, that, and specifically yesterday because like, oh my God, the surge of fucking happy birthday messages. Yay, awesome. My family and everything, right? I've been like scared to death of my phone for every email, every message for like the past 2 weeks. So I've just been not replying as much as possible. And it's weird because I know I want to reply. There's nothing about the conversation that's like, oh, well, some of them, yes, maybe. But like, my brain's just been, it's so hard to explain. If anyone is not neurodivergent, this whole like, I think the best way I can explain it is there is a pressure in my head about replying to people. As in, I'm like, oh, I need to get back to this person. And then, even if it's in the moment, right? Even if it's right now, oh shit, I'm not gonna answer this, but I know I have to, and then I build this fucking cycle in my head of, right, so I suck, I'm horrible, and then it's a pressure of how bad it is makes me not right. Anyways, I had to literally warn people yesterday being like, especially because I hadn't replied to like some last messages, but then they wished me a happy birthday. So I was like, hey, I haven't been ignoring you. I very well knew I was supposed to reply to you. I've been scared to death of my phone for the past 2 weeks. So, long story short, that's why I gotta check the email to see if I got the letter, the card, because I haven't opened any. Okay, birthday stream, yeah! Hi, Tony! I technically haven't had breakfast, but, well, I had a breakfast bar, so not like horrible. I'm gonna start with just this coffee. I normally have breakfast at like 3 p.m. It's literally the worst spot to purposely put yourself in my feet. Ooh, I got a nice swirly in my coffee on accident. Ah. Ooh. I had to walk over 2 dogs and cross over a couch. Okay. Okay! Oh my God. Oh, the old classics. Hello! We're gonna switch mics and everything.
Cheer 124 happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you for the 124 bits and the happy birthday wish. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Did I switch back? I did. Okay. I was like, is this my zoomed scene? Yeah, so I got to change my layout a bit. Obviously, I'm not done moving like desk and TV situation. So we might be like a little, I got to make it pretty, you know, like the couch is fine there. It looks fine to the eye, but this angle can be better. It can be better because I just don't like this empty spot there. I got to fix it. I've actually considered taking the bookshelf that's right there and scooting it all the way back there, but then it creates a weird thing where if you're sitting on the couch, you would have the bookshelf against your leg. Not really great. I'll figure something out. Okay, hi. As if you wouldn't get a card. Listen, I actually never expect any of this. I have this whole shtick in my head of, oh man, people shouldn't send me messages. That's why literally yesterday was like, on top of the fact I've been scared of my phone already, yesterday was like, oh shit. There's a surge of messages I have to reply to, and the guilt in my head about my lack of replying. I'm checking my email right now. Did it get sent to my spam? Sorry, I'm just reading the spam messages in general. They're fucking so weird. Some of them are real like messages. They just go to my spam because they have literally spammed me with their company or whatever. But some of them are odd. It's not there. Oh, is it maybe? There you go. I found it. It went through my promotions folder in my email. There you go. It's good. It's there. I have it. I'm staring at the first thing, but I'm not gonna read it right now. We're just gonna chit chat for. Oh, I can play the music. Oopsies. I paused it for the alert. Process for mails. Oh man, it's right now. I have 2 email addresses too, so that doesn't help. I have on my main personal one 12 of the main messages, and then add like 3 more in my other tabs. So 15 on my main business email. 40. So, you know, I think I'm just terrified of my emails now. Oh, I just never used it for the email part. Like I thought about it for a while, and I tried, what was it? I think I somewhat tried it. I just stopped using their Comet. Comet was a great browser, but they fucked up by giving into all the blocking ad block shit. And you ain't getting me with no ads and whatnot. Because Google has been like, because it's based on the Chrome OS, right? And Google's been aggressive against ad block extensions. So they took down a ton, including the one that I was using. So staying on Comet meant I don't have a proper ad block that does what I want it to do, because Google is being a pain in the ass. So I went back to Brave. And the answering email bit was built into Comet, because I could just say, hey, read what's on this page. But now I have to go back and forth with Perplexity if I do. I do, though. When I have to, I promise you, I use Perplexity for every email I have to really properly write. The whole shit with my landlord? Oh, you betcha I was going back and forth with Perplexity. Still not fixed. And it's so funny because he sent me an email Christmas Day, 2 emails Christmas Day, one in the morning at 8 in the morning, and the follow-up at 3 p.m. or some shit like that. No, it was 6 hours later. So after 8, it was 2 p.m. And the second email of that day was, well, I don't like how long you're taking to answer. So my last communication to my landlord was about a week ago. And I promise you, I've been thinking about every fucking day. I'm so petty. I've been thinking about it every day. Do I just write, I really don't appreciate how long this replying to this is taking? But anyways, I'm like, there's a boiling level in me. But I know I already like need to not get in trouble more with my landlord. So I gotta like outsmart. Well, I can't, it's not a question of outsmart, out petty, out maneuver, if you will, while also not getting myself in trouble. They are, yeah. I mean, for the holiday, I made an agreement with them anyways, like for the holidays, right? Because, okay, I get it that having a contractor around that time would also have been a pain. But as of a week ago, my email ended with, so when can I expect the contractor? No answer yet. All right, sorry, I gotta open Discord to get the link also for that video. Sorry, that was loud in my own ear. So if you just got here, I just got off a phone call with my grandma, meaning my mind is all over the place. Muffin, can you stop doing that? Just go sleep, baby. You're tired by now. You're tired. You're fighting it. Where is Mocha, actually? Did she go balcony or is she inside? So, she did go in the fucking crate for like 4 days. But since I took her bandage off today, she spent still some time in the crate this morning. Off. Every single time. They're supposed to learn eventually. Like, you do this, it doesn't work, don't do it. But she just tries. Oh, no, no, that's Muffin. I thought she was dark for a second. I thought, oh, Mocha's right there too. No. I don't know where Mocha went. Probably in the crate. Okay, this is you. Complain here, don't be petty there. Exactly. I did not have cake, but mostly because I didn't get out at all. I do want cake, so I might very much try to get some. Especially because I've been getting cake from the same place every year, ever since 2020. Not true. I didn't live here in 2020. I moved in February. So, 2021. Ever since 2021, on my birthday, I get a cake from the same place or a slice. So I might, but like getting out, are they? I hate Uber Eats now because I said it, right? I got my credit card info stolen there. So I had to fucking get a whole new card. I just want to see if I could order a slice of cake through that. Because technically cake is just cake. Like, dang it. Figures. I mean, yeah, I've never seen a oh no, because they have an insane line already over there. There's no way they would take orders online. That would make, like, for that type of shit, like some Uber delivery, hell no. All right, cool. The links are open. I have the card and the video. Still here is the title of it. I see. And your message was a minute long. No chance of tears. You don't know if I'll cry within a minute. Okay. All right. We'll take a look at those very soon. We're just chit-chatting. We'll watch it though. Yeah, she did the first one in 2021. And the fact that it was vegan and not far from me made me realize, holy shit, I like it. And then every year after that, I bought it myself because I was like, oh, I want a cake from there. The difference is just I don't get my name written on it. You know, I don't go like, happy birthday, Sebastian, like the year Bex did. I wonder how Bex is doing. You can delivery somewhere. Well, no. So Bex's order, I went to pick up. That's how we did it. Also because I wasn't like giving my address at the time, right? So the way I arranged it with Bex was to say, like, Bex told me what pastry shop she was looking at. Doing fine? Oh, nice. Awesome. I haven't heard from her in a minute. Yeah, she let me know what pastry shop she was looking at, and I was like, yes, I can go pick it up there. So instead of doing an order, that's how it was. I went to get it. I was like, hey, I have a boss girl thing. Yeah. Yeah, I had to pick it up myself. So happy birthday. Thanks. Now you make me want cake. Of course, it makes sense. I actually wish you could. Let me see if they have a website themselves. Like, they probably, because if they do, they'll say it on there, right? They up their prices. Makes sense. The market's pretty bad for everything. Honestly, I'm actually surprised. Like, some of their prices are really good considering the pastry world nowadays. Like, a full birthday cake is $60, which is great. Because a full birthday cake, a real, like, that type of well-made birthday cake, hold on, right? That type of shit, this is the one I usually get every single year. Chocolate. It's chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Or double, just chocolate twice. Sorry, I said it 3 times. It's so good. But that cake would go for easily for 100. Like, I think it's because half of that bakery is a coffee shop or a tea, not even a tea shop. It's a matcha. Like, they're matched with another company, I think, because they have 2 different names. And maybe that's why where like some of their money comes from, so they don't make the cakes as expensive. Because I swear to you that my mom was a baker. I'm not just like going on a long rant about cakes and knowing nothing. I grew up in the pastry world. My mom was a baker for my whole childhood until she couldn't physically be one from an injury. And yeah, that whole market is insane. Hi, bye, Tiwi. Thank you for the happy birthday wish and for the drive-by. Yeah, you probably don't saw it. I know. I saw it right before you were on live. I did. I will. I actually will, because I want it. When I saw the message with it, I was like, oh, yeah, I will. Honestly, yesterday I did not get out. Other than dogs, did not. But that was like good, you know? Just have to look like an idiot. Be like, what do you mean matcha is tea? Oh, it is, right? Oh, were any of you gonna yeah. Not like its own thing like ginger. Oh, wait, but would ginger also not be tea? Oh, are you just saying that it's tea leaves? I honestly didn't know either. All I know is matcha tastes like dirt. And I'm not insulting you if you like matcha. Earthy flavors do not work with me. Like at all. Especially when I was traveling like East Asia. The amount of fucking matcha in everything or whatever type of earthy flavors. Oh, instantly. Especially like because I was eating out while traveling, right? And vegan food. Half of the vegan food is always fucking earthy. I can't do it. I taste grass, you know? And I'm not saying like I don't like salad. Obviously, salad is great. I'm saying like there's a whole category of food that's so earthy. Yeah, I guess I didn't know. I only know matcha as the powder. So I didn't know it was tea leaf powder. I just thought it was... I don't know. I guess I did that. I thought it was like moss. I was some type of moss. That's what the powder makes me feel like. I mean, it looks like it, right? Ginger isn't a tea. It's tea. Wait, is tisane not a tea? Also, I didn't know that was a word in English too. I know it's a word in French. And tisane in French is like a relaxing tea though. Is ginger tea that relaxing? Does it fall into... Also, that's separate? That's different? Tea is only from a specific plant. What? I thought tea was... Okay, so I'm not a fan of tea, right? I'm not crazy about tea. I do enjoy some tea. But I feel like... Huh? One specific plant. Because I feel like in my head, the whole shtick is this: the many different teas are because they're different plants. Powdered tea leaves. Yeah, matcha's like... Ugh. But see, that's also a theory I have, which is there's always one of the two. The same as like the olive theory from How I Met Your Mother. There's always one of the two that loves earthy flavors and matcha. Always. In partners. Those are like... There's someone that loves olives and someone that hates them. I'm the one that hates them. And there's someone that likes earthy flavors and someone that hates it. I'm the one that hates it. I swear I like some things, but not those two categories. Can't grow matcha. While we're on the topic of not knowing what a food is or what a spice is, or, well, in this case, I just went for like 6 or 7 days having a debate in my own mind about what flavor profile vinegar falls into. I kept thinking, is it spicy? It's not spicy. The answer, it's acidic. But for whatever reason, my mind did not think acidic was a flavor profile. And so I was like, what? The effect they're using on this voice is used in a music video, in a song I really like. So that was like, whoa, are you using the same shit? Potentially. But yeah, For 6 or 7 days straight with myself, I was having this debate. What fucking flavor does it fall into? And I kept going, but it's spicy. Because literally the reason I couldn't share my chips with the dogs. They always want whatever I'm fucking eating. And whenever I can, I'll give them like a small piece of whatever, right? And some of the chips I eat, I can definitely share. But salt and vinegar, I was like, I can't give you this. It's spicy. It's not good for, like, I just knew it's going to fuck up your stomach. And yeah, it took me like at least a week to figure out. I literally figured out acidic yesterday because I was watching a random YouTube video from a chef, like a Michelin chef, just showing tricks. And he talked about acids for something else. And then brought up vinegar. And I was like, so there you go. While we're on the topic of not knowing what a thing is and what a thing isn't. You can't grow matcha. Well, can't you grow the plant? Is that the argument? Like, you can grow ginger because it's a root, but you can also grow the tea plant leaves? White, green, and black teas all come from the same plant. Everything else is basically herbal tea. And herbal tea is not from a plant? Herbal? Comes from one plant, Camellia sinensis. Just prepared differently, or different ages of the leaves. What? So why is black tea and green tea so different in the amount of caffeine if they're from the exact same thing? In the aging process, caffeine appears? I guess it may be in the same way that, you know, age grapes long enough and you'll have wine. So I guess that makes sense. I don't like ours. Also the amount of times. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't remember many quotes from that. Ironic. I think How I Met Your Mother was probably the one sitcom I ended up liking. Like back then. I don't like sitcoms altogether. Like I just don't. Not my vibe. But like everyone's crazy about Friends. I never liked Friends. But How I Met Your Mother was funny. Like that was the one that I watched for a part of it. Like I didn't watch the whole thing because I wasn't a fan. But yeah. Got us distracted. What are you talking about? There's no distractions. We're having a conversation. Listen, all today is hanging out. It's a little hangout for my birthday. That's all it is. Calls anything that doesn't taste good to her spicy. Yeah, so there's okay. I do wonder. Sorry, I'm like I got really fired up. There is a category of people for who every flavor is spicy. I think banana is one of them. Like people with some things taste things as spicy that are not spicy. I'm pretty sure banana was one of them. I remember that. So maybe your niece falls into that. There's a that's a real thing. There's a whole I don't know what it is. I feel like it's related to an allergy, but it's so many different types of foods that I don't know. It's not so much an accent. So it's stupid, but I fell in love with the way banana is said. The advantage of taking English as a second language is, and specifically, I guess, being in Canada, right? We hear so many different versions of words from like either the North American way of pronouncing it, even though there's many accents already, and then also the British influence. And banana, I hate that. Banana. I like banana. It's nice. So seeing as English was my second language, I just committed to always saying it like that when I was learning at first. So naturally now it's banana. But the same way like tomato, I like tomato. That's fine. Just like the North American way, I guess. Anyways, that's a whole side little thing. But yeah, so it's not a real accent, as in I just picked what version I like saying that word better when I was learning this language. This calls anything. I'm like, girl, you just don't like the taste of it. Exactly. Got us distracted. Oxidation with tea is the flowers. So it is, whoa. Fermented and dried, and green tea is just dried. Interesting. Whoa, that feels like old techno, every aspect of it, but it feels like two different types of old techno. Like the hardcore shit and the voices is like, it reminds me of, oh shit, I can't remember it. Anyways, the song sounds like old techno. Cake isn't spicy to her because she likes cake. So is it just that she's mistaking the word spicy for bad, you know, or like ew type shit? It's been a long time. Hi, thank you for the happy birthday and thanks for stopping by since it's been a long time. French pronunciation of catastrophe? Yeah. Oh, catastrophe? Or like, are you saying French, like the French word? Or do the French say, or apostrophe? Apostrophe? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so you're saying it in French. Yeah. I mean, like, there's words I'll always say French, right? Like, no matter what. Poutine. Quebec. Okay, that one had a thick accent there, but I'll always say Quebec. I won't say Quebec. Poutine. You know, some words are just... I like how I picked the two most Quebec things to say. Literally the province and the food that's from there. But yeah, like whenever a word makes more sense. Ironically, though, I do say déjà vu and not déjà vu. I don't know. Sometimes I pick up the pronunciation from the other language, and sometimes I just stick to my good old French. I would say catastrophe though if I was reading it. 7, dog. Mistakes a lot of things. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, 7. No, yeah, I guess 7 is still age of that level of pickiness and stuff. That makes sense. Anyways, I guess I got overexcited that maybe she fell into the category of people. Okay, wait. People. I'm like, people for like category of people that find that say I'll write everything is spicy. Let's see. Hold up. Okay, the first two things make no sense. The third thing, why do people with ADHD like spicy food? I fucking love spicy food. I think it's I haven't even clicked it. My theory. Nice. Oh, whoa. I thought it was going to be just because it's such a intense sensation, right? We like the same way we like a spike of adrenaline. We're usually more prone to doing extreme things because it spikes everything, which are, in our case, is already dysregulated. That's my theory for why. And then this says capsaicin can influence neurotransmitter levels, including serotonin and dopamine, and reduce oxidative stress and neuroinflammation. Spicy food. Capsaicin? That's how you say that? But why? So we don't pronounce the C? Because the spelling is cap, S-A-I-C-I-N. Oh, saicin. Capsaicin. Sorry, I didn't even... okay, capsaicin. Huh. Why isn't it written like that then? The fuck? But anyways, oh, gotcha. That's funny. That's not all what I was looking up, but the fact that Google, within 2 answers of what I'm looking up, goes, hey, why do people with ADHD? That makes sense. I do love spicy food. My favorite type of food is spicy food. Every single meal I cook is spicy. Not every single, but 90% of the meals I cook, spicy. Sammy with the 49-month resub and the happy birthday wish. I want to see how Brian says.
Happy birthday, Mr. Bastien.
Bastien. Thanks. Thank you. Walking, talking, a stereotype? Me or you? Is that the one? Let me look it up, Annie. You might have it. I discovered that I don't know, this year maybe. Altered taste, causes and treatment. Taste disorder. People with this condition feel that all foods taste metallic, sweet, sour, or bitter. Close. but it's not saying spicy. And I remember specifically the whole shtick was about how, like, I'm literally just gonna look up banana tastes spicy, because I know that was one of them. That's not, we're not far off now, because now literally the first one is a Reddit question going, why do bananas taste spicy? So that's not the answer there, but it's a person asking about it. So I know I'm not crazy. Okay. It was a joke about the Quebec and Poutine. Oh, I mean, yeah, super Quebec. Yeah. Of course I chose those two, you know? It makes sense. I'll never say cul-de-sac. I'll say cul-de-sac. Like for the end of a road, right? People that say bananas taste spicy because they're allergic. Well, yeah, but I know there's, like, that's what I was thinking. Is like there's the allergy, but there's also, like, those people taste a ton of shit that's not supposed to be spicy. I don't know. You know what's spicy to me because I'm allergic to it? Anything coconut. Fucking coconut. Who'd have thought? I actually knew I was gonna get allergic to something at some point. My mom's allergies all showed up when she, like, before she turned 30. Which, fun fact, she had me at 30. Like, literally as she was 30. Right. So, but all of her allergies that she had showed up like the years just before 30. And my whole life she was like, because I wasn't allergic to anything. I was like a superhero as a kid, like immune to everything almost. I hadn't broken a bone until I was 18. Like, so much shit, except for spraining my ankles and wrists. But now I know I have hypermobility spectrum disorder, which explains a lot. But my whole life she was like, watch out, you might become allergic near 30 of like whatever. And literally 29 couldn't eat. No, I think 28 is when it kicked in. Anything that has too much coconut in it makes my mouth be on fire. My whole, like, everything is tingling. I hate it. I choke like a lot. It gets stuck in my throat. I don't get like any of the anaphylactic, thank God. I'm not that level of allergic. But some of the fucking things I love either up their amount of coconut or my allergy level upped, because I can't eat, like, there's some of the my favorite ice creams I can't eat anymore because there's too much coconut ice cream in them, even though I usually go for like cashew ice cream because coconut. Just a joke. I mean, there are people who say bananas taste. Oh, right. Okay. That's why you can one day just wake up allergic. Yeah, it just shows up. I'm lucky because I always hated coconut. Of all things for me to be allergic to, maybe my body just knew. I literally always hated coconut. I cannot drink fucking coconut water. I've had physically like the whole, ooh, here's a real coconut that like when I worked at the resort, right? Like real coconuts fresh off the tree. You know, cut it with a fucking machete, the whole shtick. And I hated it. And I wasn't allergic then. I was just fucking hated the taste. I hate coconut. So I'm lucky, of all things for me to be allergic to, that one. Like everything coconut. I don't like coconut oil. Yeah. And now I can taste when there's a high amount of it. On that interesting note, shall we watch a video and read? I'm like, should I read first and then watch? No, we can watch first, because I'll probably be boring while I read, because I'm slow as shit when it comes to reading. All right, hold up. Let me. Annie, is it vertical? As in, can I just put it full screen, or is there, if there's stuff on the side, I'll frame it so that my camera doesn't hide it. Sorry. Oh, let me. Ooh, I almost doxed my personal email because that was still open in a tab. Thank God I checked. Thank goodness I checked. Not vertical? Cool. Okay, I'll frame it. I'll frame it so that it's not hidden in that case. If it lets me grab the fucking side of it. Oh no, that was just my chat. I panicked. I was like, what's behind it? It's literally just the same chat I'm seeing here, but through the software, I get it. I got so scared. I'm never like, I'm just mostly scared about doxing because it's not like I have sketchy shit going at all. Oh, it's almost exactly the same. Oh no, it goes lower. I was like, it's almost exactly the same height as my camera. No, it goes down there. Okay. This is a nice video that Annie put together. Annie, who hasn't edited in a hot minute, and apparently couldn't hold back from it. Why is it muted? I don't know. It's a minute and 11 seconds. 111. I have no clue what to expect. Wait, let me make sure the quality is at the highest. Cool. Yeah. I hate when it says 1080 and I'm like, no, it fucking wasn't. And then you click it and oh, look at that. Now the image is actually real 1080. Why the fuck did you say it was? Okay. All right, let's watch this. I'm like instantly triggered at the fact that the video starts with the fucking pawing and fighting. I don't know what to expect. Good luck. Oh, shit. Hey, you coming up? Are human. Do you think a normal human being is supposed to be perfect? Do you think any human being out there is perfect? So why is it you expect that of yourself? Why in the fuck did I say those things? You are human. And if one thing is human, it's to be imperfect. It's to be flawed. It's to fail and learn. You accept that every other human is imperfect. So how about you use some of that compassion of yours? I know you hated that there's music in the back. Are human, and that therefore you are imperfect. You're human. And that's the most amazing thing you could be. So stay human. Okay, when the fuck did I say all that? Literally for a second you had me thinking, did you use AI to recreate my voice? You almost had me crying. You said the minute wouldn't. The shock was so strong right off the bat that it actually almost made me cry. God damn it, Annie. Somehow you find the shit that I don't, you find that's a human short. I made that? Wow. Holy shit. I don't even know I made that. But you want to know what's crazy? Why this hits hard? I'm going to see if I can read this message that I sent Chris, my best friend, right? Because my response to him was, because he wished me a happy birthday, right? And instantly, because he's older than me, his birthday is in October. I said, you didn't warn me 31 hits harder than 30. Because it was like a joke. Every year I get to be like, hey, how's that? How does this one feel? You know? And it's true. 31 somehow hit me way harder than 30 did. Like the realization of aging. And then he talked about like, feels like the last decade that we can make mistakes. He's a dad now, right? So he's like realizing a lot of things, and he's like, I'm responsible for a full human and shit. And my response, just to say how that insanely clicks. Oh, right, because he was saying like the mistakes, especially when it comes to parenting in his case. Big Wayne, thanks for the follow. The mistakes, especially when it comes to parenting, right? He's like, like allowing himself to do it for the decade and shit. And then I replied, I think a big point to consider is our parents also had no clue what they were doing because, the whole shtick of they also didn't. It's fine for you to not. It was their first discovery of what that means too. And then I said, still, you have courage. I was starting to feel like I filled my quota of fucking up and was starting to no longer allow that. I think you're right, though. There's still this whole decade and the rest of our lives, honestly. We only truly learn by failing and making mistakes. It would only, sorry, it was like written, weird. It'd only be bad to ourselves to not allow ourselves to fail after 40. We'd stop learning. So the irony of this message being literally one of the big messages, like the video and one of my main things that came out of my birthday messages this year was I, unlike Chris, was actually not allowing. Well, like I said, the first part is true. I was starting to feel like I reached my allowed quota of fucking up. So I was starting to get really hard on myself. And him saying, first of all, that he was allowing this whole decade, I was like, you're so courageous. And at the same time, my mind was saying, hey, we're supposed to fuck up for the rest of our lives. Like, we're supposed to fuck up and learn. That's how we grow. So, please, bro. Wait, what? Please what? Big Wayne, your first message is please. Yeah, Chris is a dad. Yeah. I'm not going to show a picture of his kid because that's his kid. And, you know, he sends me pictures. That's why I was like, oh, maybe I'll just. But yeah, his kid was born. It's in my calendar. Do I remember in my mind? He's born over the summer, I think. September? August or September. So, yeah, he's a dad now. It's crazy. Like, we don't live in the same place, so I've never seen Chris as a dad to his kid physically. And I feel like that's going to be a shock when I get to be in the same room as him and his kid. Because, like, he's always my best friend, but now he's my best friend who has a kid. That's a whole, yeah. It's a bit of a shock. Everyone thinks 30. Yeah, like, that's what I thought, right? I was like, oh, everyone fucking dreads 30. 30's not, like, that much of a shock emotionally. 31, I was like, what the fuck? And I don't know why, because I think 31 feels old. 30 feels like I just reached oldhood, in a way. Especially considering I work on, like, social media and shit where it's mostly the young people, right? And so when I thought, I think it's because I phrased it, you know, the dogs don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but I was like, when it was my birthday, I was like, so girls, 31 years ago today, I was born. And then I was like, yo, that feels so fucking long. Like 31 years ago feels insane to say. And that's what hit. I was like, 31's so fucking, yeah, that one hit me hard. 1984, yeah. You get the fuck up. Wait, you get to fuck up. Oh, 1984, as in your actual year. I thought you were referencing the movie, and I was like, what? Or the play, or the book. Jesus, the art piece, the story piece, 1984 by George Orwell's. That's what I thought you were referencing at first. So I was like, huh? But yeah, no, we do get to fuck up way longer. We get to fuck up for the rest of our life. That's kind of the big lesson that I'm also trying to realize now. Hold up. Okay, pestering chat. Ah, yes, Tony. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. W for Tony is what it is. Meeting your best friend's kid is so wild. Yeah, also because he's going to be old by the time I meet him. Sorry, there's no music. I will need music again anyways when I start reading. Ooh, thank God I checked my volume slider before I hit play because I bumped it up for the video. Annie, thank you for the edit. You almost had me crying even within a minute. Literally within 10 seconds. I was like, it like shocked me. Literally the last thing my brother-in-law did. Just don't fuck up that hard and you'll be okay. Wait, fucking up is literally the last. I mean, like, that's the thing, right? There's a certain level of fucking up that's bad. Oh yeah, you definitely still got it. Jeez, I just know you hated how loud this song is in the background of my own video. Because the cuts, I can tell you're like, fucking hell, I just have to get his voice. Not. I just know it. Oops. But yeah, ooh, sorry. Mild, not mold. Fucking no. I would hate that. Mild coffee was starting to. Cuts was also there. Yeah, there's that too. I mean, I do edit my own things, you know. You have this knack for finding. I think it's because I forget everything, right? I'm so in the moment always, and add to that the like very horrible memory that comes with ADHD. Because I have an amazing memory when it comes to things, but things I say and do, including videos I make, are as soon as there's closure, my brain literally throws it out. Like it's gone. It's sometimes 2 weeks after a video is posted, I don't know what the fuck I said. If not a week, if not 2 days. So the fact that you can know all those things are hidden in older stuff, and also at the same time literally hit me with it, is insane. It's crazy. Constantly navigating the first time of being a specific age. Yeah. Streamer brain. Yeah, that's true. It's so like on the go. I have an insane memory for a lot of things. But my own words, really bad. Also really bad when someone's asking me like, hey, can you point out something way back then? Like, hey, can you point out this from that moment? And I'm like, now that you say it, I don't remember a single thing from that moment. Did I live it? I mean, I know that. Human video is 4 years old? No wonder I don't fucking remember that. Jesus. Fuck. Quoting my words of wisdom? I don't even know my fucking words of wisdom myself. All right, let's open this letter because we know I take a long time to friggin' read. Should I not have music? I mean, we'll keep music. I'm not gonna do classical music. I don't want to doze off a bit because it could. Quoting your words of wisdom is my favorite. Brain is wild. Yeah, honestly, it's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, I received this nice, lovely little letter. I wonder if I could zoom in because if like this website is awesome, you know. Oh, great! Allow people to send letters. Make it 50% of that whole web page. Oh, if you zoom too much, it goes back to small. What's the biggest? That's the biggest. All right. Okay. Lovely folks decided to send me a letter. Oh, lordy. I'm bad at reading. Okay. So take it easy on me. Also, a fox in coffee. At least that's what it looks like. It could be dirt, but oh no, it is coffee beans. See? From all of us. Oh, my arrows aren't doing it. Oh man, every year. All right, I might pause the music. Sorry, it's confusing. Words and lyrics and shit. Okay, happy birthday, Seb. I followed your work for a long time, mostly quietly, but consistently. Your content has been one of those rare things that sticks, not because it's loud, but because it's real. It has been part of my days more than you'll ever know, and I want you to know that it mattered. I hope this year gives you back even a fraction of what you've put out into the world. Keep doing what you do. It reaches people, even the ones you don't see. Have a great birthday. From Mysteryland. Happy birthday to you, Seb. Cheers to another year around the sun, and here's to many more. Thank you for bringing this wonderful community to life by K-Camp. Aw. Happy birthday. You're such a genuine highlight to my boring work week. Thank you for sharing yourself with us to laugh and chat. Thanks. Also, that message was really nice. I did read. Well, I read every single DM, so. Someone passed tissues? Oh. Sorry. Okay. Okay, I didn't miss anything. The older that we get, the less things last forever. Oof. Wait. Would we not argue the opposite? No, you got me going. Because the older I get, the closer to death I am, and technically, things last forever if they still are lasting by the time I die. Other than my life, I guess that one doesn't. Right? Sorry, I'm just. There are they lyrics? Oh, sorry. Gotcha. Okay, the older that we get, the less things last forever. We're drifting on, my friend. I only pray we drift together. And even if we don't, I hope that you remember even just a moment made me better. Favorite parts? Friday Pilots Club. Oh. That is lovely. That is really lovely. It had me going with the first line. I was like, wait, hold up. Of course I didn't realize. My brain only captures the information as it does. Unless I'm somehow magically reading in the future, which happens at times too. Better put some respect on FBC. Wishing you endless moments that make you want to hit pause and cherish in the year ahead. Enjoy the ride, even if it's just drifting along in space. Thanks for giving us... You're really going for the theme always. Even if it's just drifting along in space. Thanks for giving us company on the road. Much love to you and happy birthday. Thanks, Lilies. Thank you. Take breathing in. Okay. Happiest of birthdays to you, Mr. Bastian. Another year growing strong. Life has its ups and downs, but I hope the good moments shine far brighter than any shadows the hard moments may bring. Thank you for being the amazing spirit that you are, and please remember, no matter what direction life takes us, we will always be rooting for you. With lots of love, Sammy. Thanks. Happy birthday, Tell Feather. I can't fucking read the title of this song ever and not think that it's my name. That's a joke. If anyone's new here, my real name is Typhar, and Shake Your Tail Feather by the fucking... It's not Nelly. No, it's like Bad Boys, right? But so it has Diddy in it. Yikes. Anyways, I thought it was my name when I read it quickly years and years ago, and ever since, that's been a reference to it. With another year gone, Cafe Radio Days. Oh yes. With another year gone, I still hope all the good things come your way. Even if the past year was not an easy, straightforward road, just remember you've come a long way, dude. Remember all the good things with fondness, all the bad/difficult things. Just flip it, the bird, and move on. Not you. I was doing it to the... Thank you for creating this space. I hope you get to enjoy some cake, get the vibes to some good music, and get cuddles with the doggos. Okay, the cuddle parts maybe is the one that's more lacking because they attack me the second I cuddle with them right now. Muffin does. But the music has been... I've been looping some songs, so... Why is the arrows not working? Really? Okay, I debated dropping this in Discord myself when everyone was wishing me a happy birthday because this is my classic, so I'm happy that it made its way in here. I literally debated dropping it myself to be like, oh, here's my own, but you know, it was my own birthday, so odd to do. Audemars, please tell me what you didn't like. Wait, Q with the great advice. What did you write? It was Q's name? What did you write? Well, I guess I can't see what you wrote, so... Yeah, that one's a classic. Okay. Happy 31st birthday, Seb. You beat level 30. I guess I did. Hooray. Now time to beat level 31's ass. You've got a lot of folks cheering you on, including moi. You've got it. I hope you have a good one, man. Oh, a good one, man. And that you really take the time to celebrate yourself. Sincerely, Texas Garlic Toast. The third? Or... that one's... that's nice. Literally nothing. Oh. Another trip around the sun. Copious amounts of joy, tears, doubt, doubt, laughter, misery. But still somehow, each year is better than the last because of this funny little thing called growth. And having two lovable doggos doesn't hurt either. Thank you for continuing to share your wisdom and kindness with us. Happiest of birthdays, Seb, Tony. I know it's missing the edits, but you already know it's gotta hit you with the birthday gift. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That gif. Ugh. Happy birthday, Mr. Storyteller. Ow, I bit my tongue. May this solar return. Oh, of course it's my. Literally, I went to check the name the second I read those two words. May this solar return bring you wind at your back. The kind that sparks ideas and carries them forward. Tied at your feet, bringing the right projects at the right moment. Light that guides you toward what's meant for you. Ease that lets your path unfold in its own rhythm. Momentum that builds naturally as you move, and clarity that keeps your direction true. May this be a year. Sorry, I'm really bad at reading. Jesus Christ. May this be a year that arranges itself around your intentions, so your ideas take root in solid ground and grow with purpose. That was also really poetic. Thank you, Mai. Oh, hey, it's your damn birthday. Just as poetic. Okay, wait. Right, okay. I miss seeing your face all the time and going absolute bonkers in cafe radio. Some of my best and safest memories come from the community you've created for all of us. Your impact is greater than you may ever know. Love you always, Heavy. I hope this birthday is special and full of happy. Lexi. Happy birthday to the most kind-hearted person. Who says I am? Like the most. I'm not kind-hearted. It's just okay. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, KK. Thanks. Happiest of birthdays to you, Mr. Russian Tailfeather. I feel like it's getting bad there. Russian. I did that. I don't know. Okay. I haven't been very active in a while, I imagine, because of life happening, but cannot truly express my gratitude for bringing me together with some of the best people ever here in the server. Hope you have hamster free. You know what? I'm feeling less afraid of hamsters since Blueprints. But anyways, hamster free rockin' birthday. So biggest hug from your favorite memer from Norway. Punk. Sleeper. Wait, is that me? Was that ever a thing? That looks like me. Was this meme ever a thing? I don't remember this. There's all the gifs of me, but I don't remember that. That looks like my face. What? A new one? How the fuck are they new memes? I want to preface this by saying I'm not too great at writing these types of things, but wanted to say thank you. Thank you for creating this amazing space for us. I've gotten quite a few great friends from it. I hope this next year treats you very well because you deserve it. Enjoy your day, have the cake, and listen to great music. Happiest of birthdays to you, my friend Tiwi. What kind of music do birthday balloons hate? Pop music? Well, that makes two of us. I'm not a fan. Uh-huh. I see this section doesn't have a signature. Whose fault is this? Savvy, my theme this year is a hot air balloon. Not because you're always floating, but because you know what it means to rise. A balloon doesn't go up because the world makes space for it. It rises because there is fire inside. That's so nice. Because someone dares to let go of the ropes. Because even when the wind is uncertain, it still trusts the sky. On your birthday, I wish you gentle skies and just enough wind to remind you that movement is life. May you keep rising at your own pace, never rushed, never forced, and never forget how powerful it is to simply keep going up. And when the basket feels heavy, remember, even balloons are allowed to rest, to land, to be held, before they rise again. Happy coming out of the womb day. That is actually so poetic. Like, there's depth. I miss out on poetry a lot, as in my brain doesn't pick up what's behind, like the double entendres at times. And that one I picked up on, like a lot of the fire inside and out. That's a lovely. That could be sold as a fucking birthday card, you know. I was like, yeah, it was really a face. It was always a fucking face. Is Punk again with the friggin' new meme? Goodness. Cheers, I'm happiest of birthdays. I thought I'd share a poem. Okay, everyone's getting real poetic. For the art that is never seen, the ideas close to fruition. The budding thoughts I swore would lead me to ruin. Then something changed. The fear of being seen to fail was gone. I felt lighter. I felt creative again. The idea of trying and failing was sung. I didn't need another book nor video to tell me how to be. I simply was me. I am the art. Now there's no stopping me from the creativity. That's a very beautiful visual. I hope this next year is full of exactly how you want it to be. Thank you for existing and being the wonderful human you are. Amanda. Oh, nice. Go, Shoddy. It's your birthday. As one chapter closes, another opens. A new page in a diary of 365 days. Every new page is a new story to be told. Sorry, honking outside. Hope you have an absolutely amazing birthday. Here's to you and all the success you deserve, Sandra. My gosh. Okay. And Annie with the You know how life is a roller coaster with missing screws and very questionable planning? Some days you're laughing, some days you're screaming, and half the time you have no idea what's up or down. That's okay. As long as you're still on the track, you're doing just fine. Thanks for taking us along the ride for another year. Happy birthday, Sebastian. By Annie. Oh my goodness. What's funny is this has a double meaning to me since my first job was working at a carnival. And the idea of missing screws on a ride is a real thing that obviously we never want to have happen. Like I never wanted to have happen back then. But those are like the most terrifying videos whenever I see like a roller coaster thing go wrong for like the traveling carnivals. Because I'm like, fuck, man. I've worked on one of these. I know the level of needing to be like on top of shit. So whenever it doesn't. Anyhow, that's like a little... Thanks a bunch for everyone for writing the messages. Very poetic this year. That was really sweet. And also just really kind to take the time out of your day and write this little message for me. And even showing up today. Thanks. I really appreciate it. I'm a little emotional. a little bit emotional. Doing good, just a lot in life. Yeah, that's okay. Roller coaster life is deaf, missing some screws. Yeah, it's a rocky one. Yeah, every turn feels like, what? Am I gonna tip sideways? Distracting me from studying, so it's appreciated. Nice. Honestly, one of the interesting things I got the most yesterday, along that happy birthday messages, was a lot of that. Of like, hey, thanks, you make like getting through the day better. Like that little space, the space you created helps me feel some rest in my chaotic life. Like a lot of these messages, which are I love that because that's such a compliment. And they are sorry, I'm like fucking around with my desk mat at the same time. It's lovely to get, and at the same time it has this like bittersweet part because I constantly question my space on the internet. I didn't work at La Ronde. I tried. No, I worked for a traveling carnival when I was 14 and 15, right? Because my dad worked for that carnival, and that was my only way. The only time I ever spent with my dad in my life was those 2 summers for a month at a time. And the second summer, just because of La Ronde specifically, the second summer I brought my best friend at the time along. His mom said yes, and we were 2 fucking 15-year-olds traveling with a carnival. And my dad wasn't really a responsible person for us, but the beauty of a carnival is they're like a family, so there was always someone taking care of us if we needed taken care of. I was also a rebel independent teen, so we barely ever needed that, but when it needed to happen, there was someone. Anyways, the story is, right, so I did the carnival for 2 years. I brought my friend the second year, and then when we were 16 and now legally allowed to work at jobs like La Ronde. La Ronde is the like the carnival in Montreal, like the ones that are just staying put. What is it? I always forget. Something park. Whatever. Okay. We both applied. Theme park. Yes. Amusement park. That's the one. Amusement park. We both applied. I had 2 years of experience. He had 1. And they hired him. So I did not work there. And I ended up bitter. Because I was like, what the fuck? I gave him the experience he has to get this job. And I have a year on top of him. What the fuck? No, we're not friends anymore because of a lot of messed up things instead. For one thing, one of the big red flags you don't do, and nothing ever happened, but one of the big red flags you don't do is become really close friends with your best friend's ex. Like they met, I don't know, they met at some point near the end of my high school relationship, right? Near the end of that relationship, there was like a hangout where I was with him and her because I was still with her. They kind of vibed. And by the time I broke up with her, they were great friends. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? But nothing ever happened. He got a different girlfriend at the time and everything. But I was like, you're way too buddy with my ex. This ain't cool. But that wasn't the the drop that made everything fuck up. Instead was relating to drugs. When I quit is also when because I was doing substances at a young age. Like 13 was when I started. Yeah. And I quit when I was 17. I quit when I was 17. And he was there when I quit. And the difference was he was not doing substances until we were 17. And then he started. But I quit having this like really heavy realization of the many bad things that drugs were for my life, my experience of it and everything. And that was chill, but then he became heavily into substances to a point where his mom and brother reached out to me a couple years down the line after we weren't friends anymore to be like, hey, can you help us? And I could never help. But yeah, he became a bit of a, I mean, he's good. I think I'm pretty sure he has a stable relationship and a life. Like he didn't end up completely lost to those, but that was a big, especially after the point where I realized all the substances being bad to me, I kind of cut out everyone in my life that was heavy on substances because they were living a life that I no longer agreed with. As in, like, if someone smokes cigarettes, right? They're instantly someone I don't think I will keep in my life because I can't. Billie Eilish actually put this perfectly. I can't afford to love someone who won't save themselves. So pretty much if you're doing something that's knowingly bad to you and keeping going with it, it's hard to just stick around. So yeah, that was why that friendship ended. But it's okay because I also had Chris, and Chris has been literally the one best friend that like I actually still obviously to this day am best friends with. I had 3 at my peak best friends. There was 3 guys. Ironically, the 2 that aren't my best friends actually were both heavily into substances. So maybe they got cut out at the same time. Maybe that's when I ended up kind of moving apart, moving further away. Yeah, kind of. Okay. A big bump as we roll over a bunch of screws. Sorry, art friends. Yeah. But yeah, that was a part of my life where, even to this day, honestly, if someone tells me they're really into substances or instantly, definitely smoking cigarettes, I'm like, fuck that. That's just bad for you. And there's no, or vapes. I guess it's not even just fucking cigarettes now. I don't vibe with anyone that smokes. But usually like drugs are also a big thing. Like if someone willingly, like if I know someone is into them, no judgment, by the way, everyone can be into them. Fucking hell yeah. Just not in my life. Like I just don't need to stick around because the people in my life that were heavily into substances, including my dad, who wasn't in my life for most of my life, right? Have all ended up in really bad situations like jail or crimes and then jail or death. So, yeah. Yeah, Chris is by far my favorite person. You know the whole question of if ever you got to enter a room and every single person you've ever known is in there, who do you look for first? Chris is the person. I think like instantly the answer that comes to mind every single time I see that question anywhere, right? The answer is always, I'm looking for Chris. Take every person I've ever loved, every family member, I still look for Chris. Of course you can say Tony. That's the whole shtick. Just having your person, you know? Chris is my soulmate. Because you have the soulmates that aren't romantic. Chris is that. I've told that story many times before. We literally met so many times until we really, really met. Like the universe kept putting us at exactly the same places. And we did interact with each other in a lot of those places until when we were 12 years old, starting first day of high school. That's a hell of a name. And we were side by side, like first class. It was him, a friend we knew both in common, and then me. It was 3 desks. And we literally clicked so hard that the guy in the middle ended up being moved away. And we just never shut up. And to this day, like instantly best friends. And he used to think I was a fucking piece of shit, because I kind of was. It was crazy. But yeah, he's my soulmate as far as I know. One of them, because you get multiple soulmates. Looking for your dad before you're looking for me, but I will very much wait. Wait, what? Oh, right, for the looking. No one told them the rules. We don't need anything for that. We need to send. And hi, Jeffer. Hi. We need to send Chris a birthday card. Well, his birthday card is, his birthday's on October. But nah, it's all good. He's not on social media at all. I don't even know. He's on Twitter for reading news, and I don't even know his account. I literally, because he doesn't post anyways, he just uses it to like keep up with everything. But that's the only one. He's not on Instagram. Probably still has his Facebook profile, but neither of us have gone on Facebook in a long time. He's not on TikTok. Definitely doesn't even have that. Like Instagram and TikTok, this guy is so safe from the platforms. It's crazy. Other than Twitter, which is one of the risky ones, but he's always had like a really good consumption of Twitter, so it's been interesting, especially with the life I ended up living, being someone on social media. So it's like, huh? He sees my YouTube. That's so sweet. How the cutest. What's up? Oh fuck. Okay, I said I need to end by 4, and that is in 10 minutes. But I also have to really go pee. So maybe like, well, I'll go pee now, but we got like, 10 more minutes or so. I'm going to end at 4 to walk the dogs because it's been a minute. We are not doing song requests. It's a random playlist that has, well, it's not a random playlist. It's a specific playlist that has non-copyright songs because I could get copywritten otherwise. Man, I miss streams where I used to not give a shit. But because my streams save to YouTube, that's especially where because on Twitch, as far as I'm concerned, I don't give a shit. Like, we could listen to whatever. But because my streams are also streaming to YouTube right now and save there, I can't have copywritten shit. And there is a way where your music only goes to Twitch, but then I would be singing along. So on YouTube, it would be really fucking awkward if, like, it's just me singing to music that you hear, but YouTube wouldn't, you know? Okay, but I do have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Let me light you up. Boogie. I don't have to keep the BRB, but I'm gonna give the girls some peanut butter. That way it buys me some time, and they won't be, because they're both staring at me, especially because I got up. Okay, wait. When we used to blast Boogie, hell yeah. YouTube gets a acapella. I know, right? How do y'all like the? Wait, how do y'all like the? It's a choice. It's a choice. That's what I think about that. User Muffin, can you stop? That doesn't work. That doesn't work. It doesn't do anything for you. That's not what you do if you want that. That's better. That works. Thank you. She's having a fit, and by a fit I mean she literally does that all the fucking time, where she punches me to say, hey, pet me. Not like comes in lovingly. She's like, pet me, which isn't so nice. Okay, happy 2026. I like that. Windows sub ever sing along to me. Well, if I was listening to fucking music, I know, like music as in a queue. Fuck yeah, I used to remember the old like TikTok lives. I used to fucking vibe along. Or was that a sarcastic question? Because the glasses emoji makes me feel like that was sarcastic. And he's got a blurb. That's just one of his friends going, oh yeah, I forgot you're a piss guy. That's funny. I mean, I usually always have to go pee during stream because I drink a coffee, and I'm lucky. My coffee just needs me to pee, you know? Because most people with coffee don't have that. They have the other version, and I'm lucky. One of those people that has to pee every, I kid you not, 30. Oh, I'm not like that, though. Realizing low-key, forgot how to Twitch. That's okay. Subscribe. Not sure if it shows up. Yeah. It did. And if you refresh, that's when you get the option to send a message with a notification. So if you just refresh your page, you'll get to do that. Thanks for subscribing. Happens to the best of it. I gave Luna a Kong with peanut butter the other day, and she was so funny. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to give them Kong and Bone with peanut butter. They're both staring at me. Drink White Monster? It's like a piss magnet. I guess, yeah. Energy drinks are insane. I think I used to start every morning when I was like 13, 14. No, 14 is when I was doing that the most. Every morning, I would drink a NOS, nitrous energy drink. I don't even know if those are still around. Okay, see red coffee bean next to your name, but you could try refreshing. Yeah, there you go. 3 months resub.
You loyal.
You're welcome. I promised myself I'd resub when I had more time to watch your streams.
Well, you don't need to make these promises to yourself, first of all, but thank you. Okay, I'm gonna give him some peanut butter. Give me a second. Where's the Kong? It's here. And where's your bone? Where's the bone? I need the bone. Do we know where it is? Found it.
Stop.
Peanut butter time. A hype train? There's not a hype train right now, is it? Hell no. Knife. Fuck, that's loud. Oh, shit. Fuck.
Cheer 109 birthday to Chew.
That was a fucking jump scare. Holy fuck. And now the dogs are excited because I screamed.
100 been lurking, but since there's a hype train choo choo.
She didn't listen. Here, Mocha. Here's yours. Alright, let me just put the peanut butter away. I'll be right back. Of course you're having a hype train when I'm not at the desk. Can't believe you. But thank you. Alright, that's done. Oh, that hurt my leg. Of course you're having a friggin' hype train when I had to step away. Oh my gosh. That was so loud. I gotta adjust the volume for that one alert. I don't know why this one is so loud. No. How dare you? How dare you? Ooh, this song is good, but we got this.
Goodbye for the night.
I cringe at my own shit.
Have some sweet dreams. Dream of pies. All the kind of pies
Okay, right.
you
Fuck, I keep trying to
like.
scroll up, but my chat goes back down.
We won't talk about.
That goes way too long. I should have fucking ended it there. Like the alert.
Remember
I need to tweak everything.
when we wake up in the morning. Let's just hope you're not tired.
Yikes.
When a fire starts to burn, right, and it starts to spread, she gonna bring that attitude home. You don't wanna do nothing with their life. When a fire starts to burn, right,
Oh, the mini
bring
throwbacks.
that attitude home. You don't wanna do nothing with their life.
Chia 35 is his tradition lull.
Let me go back. Mike, thank you for the 109 bits. Kiwi, thank you for the 200 bits. Lily, thanks for the 444 bits. And Mike, thank you for the 35 bits. And Sammy, thanks for the 200 bits. I did think about a new. I was like thinking about that.
100 Chia 100.
I think this week I was thinking, because my 200 alert has always been related to the hype train, and it was always like some type of mashup of what's it called, Thomas the Tank Engine, right? And whatever. So I was like, oh, I wonder if there's new ones, because I've used all the ones I had, like I knew. Okay, Kelsey literally has to pee every 30 minutes anytime someone goes. Where's Alex? Wow. God damn, I'm lucky. I'm not like that. Well, sometimes it's like, yeah, like I'll have days where for whatever reason I have to go, like a lot. But I'm like the person that can hold it in forever type shit. Okay, everyone's deaf now. Yeah, I don't know why that alert is so loud. I'm so sorry. Because I gauge my volume whenever I set the alerts. I wonder if this one accidentally got set to 100 or some shit. I hope not all the alerts. No. Yeah. Dream of Pies. I need to cut it shorter though. Like at Dream of Pies is a good end. The whole second part could go, you know? It's a bit long of an alert. Amount of time I still quote Dream of Pies. Hell yeah. Donna and I wish each other dream of pies. What? Don't you dare. Well, the dream of pies would stay in there. I would just remove the whole like less. We won't talk about it. Blah blah blah. The Kong's in your paws. So Mocha's so messy when she eats her peanut butter. Well, not really, but she somehow gets a lot of the peanut butter on the blanket instead of in her mouth, and then she focuses on licking the blanket, and I'm like, most of the peanut butter is still in the Kong, but right now she's looking confused, like, where's the peanut butter? But I have to like hope she's quick enough to get it all, because Muffin, as soon as she's done with hers, is gonna try to steal Mocha's every time. Thanks so much for the hype train, everyone, and for all the bits and stuff, and thanks for showing up today, because today was my birthday stream. I guess I'll. Funny enough, I mean, I already had a stream just 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago about, you know, a motivational end, but kind of the same philosophy. Like, yeah, 31 hits. Like I feel older, or it feels like I'm like, not like, oh, I feel old and like I always felt like that for so like not physically, but more so, yeah, I don't know. It feels heavier in a way, but at the same time, you know, it's life. And the video that Annie sent is actually pretty accurate, which is just maybe working on my own mind and figuring out, like, learning to allow myself to keep failing, because I was about to start getting mean with myself about that. So that'll definitely be the focus of the year, to just go back to that freedom I was giving myself for so many years before. Yeah. Well, we played that one in the past and it was fine. Wait, what did we play in the past? I'm so confused. Like, just no pressure, you're fine. Oh, are we saying the loud one? The super loud one? That's why it's like, I don't understand. Because my volume, so when I make an alert, right, I set the volume for each sound so that I have like a target I hit on my, sorry, I'm pointing at where my level decibel thingies are showing. I have a certain target that every alert hits, but for whatever reason, that one fucking went higher. So I feel like I might have fucked that up. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, Mocha, focus on your Kong because your sister wants it. No, don't throw it around. Oh, she's so fucking funny. So I told you all, right? The reason I didn't use the Kong forever for its main purpose is because Mocha thinks it's like a ball, and she always, in the beginning, she always used to just throw it. And like, if there was something in it, she would throw it, and then whatever treat would be in it would fall out. So when she's like done licking, she starts throwing it around again. This started. She's like, is that going to give me more? No, it's not. Muffin, you had yours. Fuck off. Fuck off. No. Hey. Don't you fucking try. You both had your own. Anyways, I'm going to go deal with them. Oh, of course, you still did. Fucking hell. I'm going to go deal with them. Thanks so much for hanging out today. I should be back on Tuesday. Should be live. Hopefully not a Monday. But usually there's a reason for those, you know? Like I guess no, it didn't have a reason last time. I should be fine. So thanks so much for hanging out. I'm gonna end it here. And I'll see you on Tuesday. Okay? Bye.